What's poppin', everybody? It is your friendly neighborhood unicorn queen, it shall be, and welcome to the IASgames.com channel on Twitch. IAS stands for In All Seriousness, which is my company that is here to represent black culture, tabletop games, and stuff. And we have a fun one today. I know I've been gone for a minute. Yo, your girl's been busy and just busy. Adulting, working, lifing, momming, meing, everything. Okay? So I appreciate y'all being here. I don't want to hold y'all too long. I have been waiting to get this guest on the show for a minute. We have had to reschedule and reschedule, but thankfully, he cool as fuck. We chat regularly on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Keep in touch. I catch his streams. He is a cool ass Twitch streamer, interviewer, music enthusiast, gamer, uh, Gen Xer. First Gen Xer, because that's their name. You see it right there on the little chevron at the bottom. It says First Gen Xer. So without further ado and further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring in our special guest. Let's welcome in First Gen Xer!
What's going on? How you doing? How you doing?
Man, been so long. Been so long. We've been trying forever.
It's been playing. It's like Twitch tag
It,
has
listen,
been, has been with it.
it has absolutely been Twitch tag for real, for real. How are you today? Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. I'm just chilling. Summer vacation.
Good
I
stuff.
work in a public school, so it's like kids. I love the kids, but you know,
Trick love the kids.
gotta, yeah, I love the kids, but I have to be an adult the way I want to adult. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm streaming and
Yes.
I'm gaming.
And you do
So,
that. And
yeah,
you do that. Very much so. I be trying to listen. First Gen is good about letting people know when he streams. He always sends me a DM or a message, let me know that he's going on. I'll be lurking sometimes. Sometimes I'm able to jump in and participate. It's always a good time. He highlights indie artists, indie
yeah,
musicians and stuff like that.
yeah,
So yeah, shout out. And then we find out that we know some of the same people, like we know
yeah,
them well. So in real life, not just on Twitch. So in real life, that's been real cool.
yeah.
Lady J is in the building, my mod extraordinaire. Been so long since you've been gone. Feel good when I'm with you. I miss you. Come back home. I was thinking about that song the other day. That is my jam. I need to put a counter on my channels to show every time we break in a song. But since we are here to
All
talk
right.
about you, sir. So please introduce
Yeah.
yourself to the people
Okay.
there.
Yeah. All right. Well, first of all, this is kind of hard because I'm used to being on the other side of the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like that. This shit is so crazy. So, um, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I'm nervous because I usually don't get interviewed. I'm usually like getting interviewed. Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. No. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Are we allowed with that? Because
Yes.
this. I know this is an adult show, but
Yes. We cuss around here. Yes,
okay.
we do.
Okay, that's
We
good.
most
That's
certainly
good.
do.
That's good to know. Okay. Well, first of all, my name is Williams. Not with the singer. I usually throw my middle initial in there because I hate when people walk up to me talking about "Don't wake me, I'm dreaming." Like,
I was just about to sing it.
yeah. See, I get that. So I put my middle initial in there for various reasons, but the name of the group is called First Gen Xers, and me and my business partners, first name Kevin, but we call him Darkwood 100. Then we have our producer, Poetic Beats. Then we have Dave, which is AKA Runes Crier, and he's another streamer on there. And he's from Oregon. Kevin Dark Lord is in California. I'm here in Connecticut. So we're able to get
Yeah.
this worked out. We've been working together um godly now going on 16 years.
Ooh.
So we have
Yes.
transitioned from Blog Talk Radio to Spreaker and then to Twitch and getting that visual because we wanted to bring something visual to the table.
Mm-hmm.
As being a generation, as being a Gen Xer, okay, because I'm all about Generation X. We're the shit right now. I mean,
I mean, let's call a thing a thing.
what else it is?
Let's
It
call a
is what
thing a
it
thing.
is. Okay, you know, we're part of the FAFO society. You know what I mean? And you guys already know what the FAFO society
Mm-hmm.
is, right?
Yep.
I'm
Fuck
pretty
around and
sure you
find
do.
out.
Yeah, and we're the pioneers of change. You know, this is not your grandfather's. This is not your grandfather's generation. Okay,
Yeah.
we don't do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I am
we
so
don't.
glad that you are here and that you were able to make it and that you have
Yeah,
been enjoying yourself on Twitch and with streaming enough to continue for as long as you have been and to want to reach out and help showcase other artists and other individuals. You have definitely been I can speak just for me. You have been a champion for creativity that I've seen, and I definitely appreciate because I
I
have
definitely
not even
appreciate that.
on your shows. You are very congratulatory to your guests. Even people that are not guests on your show, when you're going over a video or something, you will big the person up. You talk about accolades really well. I could tell you pay attention to things that you're interested in and you enjoy showcasing it. I'm all here for joy, definitely here for Black Joy. So I appreciate you doing that for real. And I know you
Well,
have been waiting to get to the part of this interview that we're about to get into. So the cool thing about my
okay,
podcast, the IAS podcast, is that I'm a game developer. Y'all know that. Shout out to Him in the Game. Shout out to
right,
Flavor the Game. And shout out to Space Coach. So I thought to myself, I said self, myself said and I said, hey, we make games. Why don't we make an interview game for when we're interviewing people? And I started this
okay,
like years ago when I had just launched Him in the Game. I invited, this was before COVID, and I was inviting people that I was interviewing because I know cool people, cool black artists, entrepreneurs, content creators, creatives themselves, and I had them come over to my house and we interviewed and I had my helmet board and I just adjusted the spaces. So that was how it started years ago. But now we got technology, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to learning things during the pandemic, or the panini as I like to call it, because I was sandwiched in the house. But I was able to figure out how to make a game on stream. So now we are moving over to the IAS interview
oh,
game. Still haven't come up with a theme song. That might be it.
okay,
So,
that's kind
Saints,
of hot.
first gen, here is the in all seriousness interview game. The way that the game is
All right,
played is that I'm going to roll the dice. My dice roll function does not work in chat, but I do have dice on me. I stay with dice on me. So I'm going to roll the dice. You are going to, I'm going to take your nice little game piece right here that we got. There you go. There's, see Saint, he's moving around. You're going to start at this space. We're going to move through these spaces. When you land on them, they're going to correspond to a category of questions. The category we
okay.
have is business, personal, finance, and random. Yes. Yeah.
Damn,
I
that's
think we
kind
got
of
random.
ooh.
Personal,
Mm,
yes. Business, personal, finance, and random and trivia. So we've got those questions. Once you get to the end, you win a prize. I'll tell you what the prize is at the end. So, with all that, the simple, just a simple little explanation, I'm here to ask you, first Gen Xers, are you ready to play the In All Seriousness interview game?
Absolutely.
On Juneteenth, let's go. First dice roll up. We have a 4.
Oh
One,
damn.
two, three, 4. You have landed on a random question. Let's see what random
Four.
question you got. Yes, happy Juneteenth, Lady J. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Random. Your question is, what fictional world would you want to live in for a month? And how would you spend your time there?
That's a ooh damn. That's
I
a
know,
hell of a
right?
question.
I know, right? You fucking with it.
Um. Damn, that's a hell of a question. What kind of world would I yeah, for
What
a month?
fictional world would you want to
A
live in for
fictional
one
world.
month? And how would you spend your time there?
I would probably I would probably fuck around and spend some time probably in the Marvel universe.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And what are you doing in the
And
Marvel universe?
listen, the same thing I kind of do with the interviews and stuff that I do. Like I'm gonna be interviewing like a lot of these heroes or what have you. Like, man, what the fuck makes you tick? Like, why do you do this? Like, what's really going on? Yeah, I would be that kind of a journalistic,
Okay.
type of hero. Maybe get some mental powers or some shit like that. That's what I
Okay.
would be doing. Yeah, I'm always trying to gather some type of information or something because you always have to have a need for something every day, no matter what.
You better say that. Okay. First
Yeah,
question
hey,
down. Here we go. Next question. Thank you for that answer. That was great. Next roll. You
yeah.
rolled another 4. Let me find out 4 is going to be your number. One, two, three, 4. We have trivia. Let's see what we got on the trivia right here.
Okay.
Your trivia question is it going to pop up? Okay. Did I not? Okay, it did not come through. I'm gotta find my. I thought I had some cards for a trivia question, but that. Oop, trivia! Don't do that, Lady J. Lady J has a love-hate relationship with the trivia questions, but I'm going to ask. I normally have them ready. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Trivia, trivia,
Take
trivia.
your time.
Where is my trivia? We gonna get it, y'all. Uno momentito. We got it for the games. Trivia. Okay. This question is going to be about a different world. Yes, it does hate you, Lady J. The trivia questions do hate Lady J. It's okay. Your question is, who turned to liquor for inspiration to write a paper? Was it A, Ron, B, Freddie, or C, Kim? Who turned to liquor for inspiration to write a paper?
LeBron's too chicken.
Not
I
Ron
would
Stew
think
Chicken.
Freddie. I would think Freddie. I think Kim,
You gonna
if
say
I'm not
Kim?
mistaken. Yeah.
Final answer? Yes. I'm streaming. Okay. Shout out to parents. Lady J. It's not.
I
There
ain't.
was no D. I'm done. I'm done. First gen.
Yes.
What is your final answer?
It was Kim.
Kim is
I
your
said
final
Kim.
answer. Kim is
Yeah.
incorrect. It was Freddie.
Oh damn.
It was Freddie.
What?
That was the episode where Ron and Dwayne went to Ray Nays was closing, and they got and the liquor store next door was going out of business too, and then they went and got a whole bunch of liquor, and somebody spiked the punch, and Freddie kept drinking, and then she almost fell off the ladder in the library. That's when it happened.
Oh.
You knew
Okay.
it, Lady
You
J. You
know what?
said it.
You know what? You know what?
Both of y'all said it. Y'all gotta
And
trust your gut.
okay. I'm listen.
Now see, I hate
I
this
should
game.
be fired. I should be fired. No, no, no. I need to listen. I need to get back on it because listen, it's on Max right now. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
And it's like I really need to go back and rewatch it before the new episodes, before the new series comes out. So yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's gonna
I'm
be
I'm
okay.
for
We
it.
gonna get you right. We gonna get you right. Hey, you're here now.
Good.
You're here now. All right, next roll.
All right.
Another four. Stop. Are these dice loaded? One,
Yeah,
two,
yeah.
three, four. You got another random question. Yeah, there is a new series coming out, Lady J. Yep. They said they were working on it. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, here is your random question. Would you rather have every traffic light turn green, or always have the best parking spot?
Always had the best parking spot.
Always have the best parking spot.
I listen. Red lights, I don't really care about too much about. I mean, it is what it is. But to have a best parking spot, so I don't have to like walk all the way from aisle W all the way like walking a mile and a
Yes.
half to going to the store for possibly only 10 minutes,
Yes.
and then walking right back out for something insignificant.
You make a good
Fuck
point.
out of here. I'm not. No, hell no.
Well, you make a
I'm
good
I'm
point.
taking that parking. Yeah, taking that parking spot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't really mind too much red lights. I always like traffic doesn't bother me honestly, unless
Right.
okay. Lady J said yes. Parking for 200, Alex. But traffic doesn't really bother me too much. I don't know. I feel like I think like when traffic happens, it's like okay, something is making me sit here for a second because maybe there's something ahead of me that I shouldn't be involved in, or maybe on some final destination type shit. Sometimes my mind goes, I'm like, okay, well maybe I'm good. So I don't. I stop. I look at my environment. I smell the roses. Hands attending too. So I be chilling. It don't bother me too much. But yes, I agree. I would also take parking because there's nothing like a good park. Ooh, especially if you go into a function it's packed and someone's leaving and it's right there. Oh, that's good shit. That's good shit. All right, good answer. Next roll. Okay, five. Listen, I was about to say these dice was loaded. Dead ass. All right, here we go. One, two, three, four, five. You have a business question. This will be about your business or your craft. Your question is, in your opinion, what's the most important strength or personality trait for someone? Wait, I'm sorry. In your opinion, what's the most important strength or personality trait someone would need to be successful in what you do?
Patience.
Okay, facts. And that's for anything on for real.
Patience. If you don't have any patience with this, and you trying to chase the money without having some kind of quality of life or something towards your brand,
You better talk about it.
fucking like I said, get the fuck
You
out of
better talk
here.
about it.
It is not gonna work.
That's a
I
fact.
listen, for 17 years in broadcasting and 30 years altogether in this business of entertainment, because I started off in comic books and comic book publishing and so forth. Part of the first black age of comics. I will
Mm-hmm.
tell you this: if you don't do the small things first,
Yeah,
you won't get to the big shit later.
I agree.
And I have seen so many people fall when it comes to podcasting, when it comes to broadcasting,
Mm-hmm.
because they either copied somebody else or they just decided to do some major fuckery for whatever the reason it is. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I hear you. Look, patience is definitely something that I feel is a lost art. Like for real, especially in the
yeah,
days of in the time that we're in now, where you can pretty much press a button and materialize something or bring it to you or
exactly.
whatever like that. So getting things fast is not always best. Period.
Right.
You don't always want the fast thing. Sometimes, and I feel like to me, when you get to watch something grow, even through the growing pains, it just feels more, you feel more connected to it. You know what I'm saying? When
right,
things happen so fast, it's like, oh, here today, gone tomorrow type shit. I like
right.
to. That's why I like building games so much as simulators. I like to build something and watch it work and watch it grow, progress. So shout out to you. Good
Yeah,
answer.
it's fun. You know, it's fun to do. It's fun to do stuff like that, and you know, like you play the Sims. Like you know, I see my other half play the Sims a lot,
Mm-hmm.
like living with that, and you know the creativity of stories and all of the other building ideas that you have, and it's kind of like it's entertaining for me.
Yeah.
Like when I play strategy games and so forth, and yeah, I play strategy games or puzzle games. You know,
Oh, I
the
love puzzle
fascination
games.
with it. Yeah,
I love
the
puzzle games. They can
fascination.
be frustrating though, but I do really like puzzle games.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
like like the only mobile phone game that I have that I continuously play for, I guess the last maybe 6 or 7 years is Bejeweled Blitz.
I love
I
Bejeweled. I
have
haven't played it so long.
Yeah, I still play that. I still continuously to play that every single day. And I don't fuck with nothing else but that. And it's weird. And I have mobile games, but you know, I'm a game player. I'm not a mobile game player.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like I only can only deal with something that small. You know me, I gotta be, you know, big production, you know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that's all it is. You know, I like to make a production. It's not that I like to show off or anything, but I do like to show off my skills in
Same,
what I do.
same, same. Yeah,
You
give
know,
me y'all. Some of y'all have seen me play The Sims, and Terraria and other build. Even Fortnite, I've built levels in Fortnite. Give me a theme, I'ma
yeah,
run with it, and if you let me, yeah, yeah. It might not
yeah.
happen fast. Even with the games that I make for my business,
I,
I'm not here to make a game fast. I'm here to make a game well.
yeah, I gotta give it, and I gotta give a shout out to that game Terraria. What is it called? Because my
Terraria.
son, yeah, Terraria. I gotta give a shout out to my middle son Xavier. Like he played the hell out of that game. Like he
Yeah,
killed that game.
yeah.
Like
That game was
and
great.
you know, yeah, that's one of the, like I said, that actually got me into getting back into playing those types of games. You know,
Oh,
like the
word.
Metrovanias
We got to
and
get on
shit
Terraria
like
because
that.
now I got a new PC. I can play Terraria on my PC. Lady J, you in? You in? We got to play Uno anyway. We got to play
Yeah.
Uno. First Gen, me and First Gen played Uno. That shit was so fun. He was whooping my ass though, y'all. He was whooping my every round. He
I'm
was
I'm
tearing
I'm
my
I'm
ass up.
I'm I'm gonna
He
tell you
really
not, ladies
is.
and gentlemen, I am dangerous in the Uno, especially when it comes to Uno flip.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out. I'm telling you.
Yo, he was
I'm telling
definitely
you.
like, it took no mercy on me neither. There was so many times I thought I had him, and then damn, I was like, shit. Okay, it'll be alright. Alright, next question. Good answer. Next, yes, yes. Hey, what up? I stand on business. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. What it do? What's poppin'? Yeah, you made it. Yes, we are interviewing First Gen X's here on the IAS interview game, a game I created because I'm a game
Please
developer
call me. Yeah,
and I be doing
call me
shit.
Saint. Please call me Saint.
Saint,
Please call me
Saint.
Saint
Let's call
because
him
you know,
Saint, y'all.
yeah, because like I said, First Gen
Is the group.
Xers is the group, but we all have individual productions.
Mm-hmm.
Like my business partner, Double K Double Productions. He does the Cheap Pop podcast, the Classroom, and Runes Crier with the Night Shift. I do my thing with now released, getting back to Four Aces Presents. I'm back to my Now versus the NVC Deuce, and now the new one I've been doing called Agent K28 Silent Factor, where I do music and gaming.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
just trying. I'm trying to make it work. Trying to make it work.
And you know what? We gonna get there. We are in the right place for a first step. We
Absolutely.
definitely are. All right, so now Saint has rolled a one. That means he lands on the finance space. Let's get you a finance question. This is going to be about money. Your
Okay.
question is: you're given $1 million for your business. What is your first purchase?
$1 million.
$1 million. What is the first thing you buy for your business, your craft, your art, your creative, what you do?
Whatever rights, whatever rights or whatever because let me see how I could put this. Whatever types of ownership is the first thing I'm buying. I don't
Good
give a
job.
fuck because that's the whole thing. Any kind of titles or deeds or
Yep.
whatever the hell
Yep.
that I have, I'm buying that shit first. I can rest of that stuff later.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
get the rest of that stuff later.
You better talk like a grown up.
I've raised three sons. Trust and believe you me, it has not been well. And I'm not gonna say just that I've raised those three sons alone because it takes a village.
Facts.
It takes a village, and the village that I had a part of with my sons, that that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal for me.
That's what's
So
up. Next question. Great answer. Next roll,
go ahead.
you have rolled a two. So we are
Damn.
back on business. And I stand on business said I'll be right back. Look at that. All right. Your question is: what's your
Yeah.
favorite way to celebrate a work related milestone or achievement? Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Um, hmm.
No, not you looking around.
This is what I
There
do.
you go.
I look.
Hey, cheers. Salud. Wait, hold on. Let me get my cause we're back. And the first interview back in a couple months is Juneteenth, so we gonna celebrate with a sip. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I hear that.
Let me take a sip.
Ain't nothing but water in my cup, but it's delicious. Okay. All right. Hey, Lady J said, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Great answer. Next question. We're going to roll the dice. You have a six. Okay. First six of the evening. One, two, three, four, five, six. Personal. We about to get on in your business. Personal question. All right. Your question is.
Plead the fifth. No, let me stop.
Nah. Okay. Ooh. What is the best compliment you've ever received? And it's okay if you've heard it more than once.
Goodness gracious. Well, the best compliment that I've really ever received, it would all depend on the person that was giving me that compliment,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be personal or business,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, it all serves some kind of function. But if it's personal, just say good job or whatever. But when it comes to my business, um, good broadcast and you're doing an excellent job, especially from the people that don't know me. The people that don't know me that come through my
Yeah.
particular broadcast, my particular show, I honestly believe that that's the best compliment going forward because the people they're going to shine you on anyway,
Mm-hmm.
or they may have ill intentions, be like,
Right.
yo, you had a good job, you did a great job. It's a beautiful thing. But yo, let me borrow $50. Like,
Nah.
nah, nigga, no, 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 we don't,
Yo.
we
I
don't
didn't
play those
expect you to
nice.
say that. But I got you. But I got
Yeah, no, like seriously, like it be that bullshit.
you.
But
Yeah.
no, seriously, I would rather get a personal compliment from someone that does not know me, because that one is legit,
Yeah.
because you don't know them. They're gonna be like, oh, this shit is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never really done any bad podcasts. Some may be questionable, but I've never done a bad broadcast.
Right.
Now, I've had some great ones, and they've always said, hey, good show tonight. So I take it with that. The best answer is the one that comes from strangers, because they personally, sometimes they don't give a fuck whether they leave it or not.
Yeah.
But the first answer is always the best answer, and that's from someone you don't know. And that's what I love to do.
That's what's up. Good answer, Saint. All
Thank you.
right. Next question. Go on, sip on that. That's right. That was a good one. You deserve it. Go. You did that. All right. Next roll. Uh oh.
All right.
We back to the fours. One, two, three, four. We got another trivia. Okay, this is going to come from him in the game also. Okay.
Okay.
What year did A Different World air on television? Is it
1987.
A? Wait, what'd you say?
1987.
We're done. 19. You said 1987.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Let me give you the choices: 1987, 1997, or 1988.
1987.
1987 is correct. You got it. I went the wrong way again. Did I go backwards? Stop it. I did. I
No.
did. Well, we got an extra question. My bad. One, two, three, four. We back on business. I did it again. Lady J, my
Oops.
bad. But that was a good. You answered correctly, so you got that. That was a bonus. Let's go ahead and get you into your business
Okay.
question, because that was what you
Okay.
actually landed on. Okay, good question. You do have to stay on me,
Okay.
Lady J. Listen, I be okay. I be everywhere and nowhere at the same damn time. Okay, so your business question is: where do you see your field or industry in 10 years?
I see this shit just bigger and brighter than anything, because we have to remember that the ones that were born between 1964 and I'll say maybe 1982, you do get the exennials, where you have millennials that are still Gen Xers at
Mm-hmm.
heart, or Gen Xers as a part of that growth process. Um, I honestly believe that this particular foundation is just going to continue to flourish.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason is because you have to do this shit smart.
I
You
dig it.
can't be you can't be bringing no parts of no fuckery anywhere. You have to be able to you have to be able to get a grasp on what it is that you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
because businesses now, especially in the digital, you see it coming up.
Yeah.
You really see it
Yep.
coming up. But it also depends on the product that you bring. You
That's
know,
true.
the product, whatever it is. I'll put it to you this way: the most important part of the business is your brand. There is nothing more important than the brand. You can create the brand. The brand will end up growing bigger than you. And that is what I want to see. That's what I want to be able to see, to grow, to have that kind of growth.
Yeah.
Nothing is more important than the brand. Like, you have IAS games, right?
Mm-hmm. I do.
That is more important than the individual that created it, because you have to have some kind of foundation for
Yep.
success. You got to have some kind of idea, some kind of linchpin that
Mm-hmm.
puts it into perspective.
Definitely.
And you definitely got to make sure you're on your A game, because somebody will come up and sneak up behind you and steal an idea, and then you'll be on the 6 o'clock news for some bullshit.
Right.
Trust and
Right.
believe in me, been there, done that.
That part. Hey, professional crash out. Speaking of professional
Yeah,
crash out, y'all make sure to check out Secrets in Plain Sight on Tubi and Peacock. I'm trying to get a guest spot on the show. As a professional crash out, I figure I might as well take my talents and use it for good. Okay, so yeah, yeah, I hear you on that.
professional crash
Great
out.
answer. You better go ahead. All
Professional
right,
crash out.
so we got one more. Let's see. We might have 1 to 2 more rolls. Let's see what we roll. We rolled a 6. Oh, okay. You have made it to the winners hexagon. You win. What have you won? Another question. So, here we go. This one is for
Okay.
all the marbles.
All right.
Yeah, you like that? You like that, Eddie J? Good plug. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, this
I
one is
like
for
that
all the
theme.
marbles. Your last question is one gotta go. This question is for the culture. Okay, you are answering for you, but you are also answering for the culture. What you choose to
Okay.
let go in your mind, in your position, in your perspective is gone. Okay, whatever you say goes, and it is now it's on the internet, so it's real. Okay, so are you
Okay.
ready for your last question? And I'm gonna
Shoot.
let you know I don't play fair. Okay? They are random questions, but I don't play fair on purpose. All right, here we go. Your one gotta go is what? What? That is a bad one. Air Force Ones or what? Where's the other one? Okay, y'all, listen. Check this out. I am working on getting everything together for my stream, so some things might be a little off. But it's okay. We gonna get it right. Your one gotta go is oh no, that wasn't what it was. Sorry. I know it's like Air Force Ones and that's it. What do you mean? How dare you? Why would you do that to me? Okay, your one gotta go is the one with Air Force Ones. It is Air Force Ones or I put a bunch of things. Oh, never mind. It just says Air Force Ones. Okay, let's go ahead another one. Ooh, that's a good one. Air Force Ones or Tims. Ooh, okay, Lady J. All right, that's what we going with. Air Force Ones or Tims.
Air
Saint,
Force
which
Ones
one
gotta
gotta
go.
go?
Air Force Ones gotta go. Cause
Air Force
listen,
Ones gotta
I rock
go.
some Tims in a
No more
motherfucking
two
minute.
purs. You don't need
Listen,
two
I rock the
purs.
boots. I rock boots. I
He
wear
rocks the
boots.
Tims though. As a Brooklyn native, I respect it.
Listen, as a United as a former member of the United States military, I wear
Okay,
boots, and
okay, come through
Tim's
that.
is
Come
my
through.
shit.
Okay, he said boots. Boots on the ground, if you will. Where them fans at? All right. First
Where
gen,
them
Saint,
fans
you
at?
have made it through the In All Seriousness interview game. Thank you so much.
Thank
How do you
you.
feel? We laughed, we
Oh
cried,
yeah,
we
yeah,
learned a lot
yeah,
about
yeah.
each other, and I love
Oof,
that.
yeah.
Y'all, I want y'all to give it up one more time for First Gen Xers, aka Saint, in the building. Yes, and thank you
Thank
for
you.
your service. Absolutely, Lady J said to you.
Thank you.
Yo,
Thank you. Thank you.
listen, Saint, let them know where they can find you. What you got going on? What do you want to say to the chat? This was so much fun. I have got to get you back on the show, but this your moment. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
All right.
This is great.
First of all, I got to give a shout out to my first Gen Xers squad, Dark Lord 100, Runes Crier, the one and only Poetic Beats, the Soup Chef Kitchen, but most of all, my moderator, the one and only, the Shijante, the one
Yes,
CJ
Jate.
ONTAY. She is the moderate diva. She holds our stuff down, and I didn't, I wanted to apologize and didn't make a mention earlier because she is a very, very important part
She's
of
cool
what
as
we
hell
do
too.
around here. Yeah, she's multi talented. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Sometimes
definitely
she's
got
tech
to give
support
her
on the
that.
stream. I've seen.
Yeah, she is straight up tech support. But my whole thing, we entertain, we engage the question Gen Xers. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that millennials are not a part, are a part of it, not a part. Um, we like to talk to the Gen Z kids or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but this is who we are. This is who we are as people. You know, I love the way we did things. We are the first. We did with technology. The
Yeah.
90s music, I'm sorry, like, don't get me wrong when it comes to old school shit like the 80s and the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
but the 90s, we changed the fucking game.
That's a
Period.
fact.
We
That's a fact.
changed we changed it all. We changed it all. When it comes to gaming, we changed it all.
Yep. Yeah,
Shit,
we did.
I listen, I was coding my own games back then, and that is one of the reasons why I stay in this business.
Mm-hmm.
And considering
I
that it's a
didn't know you used
million
to
dollar
code
billion
games.
dollar business,
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm
What?
dead serious about it. But
Well, we definitely gonna have to have you back
um
on the show for sure.
yeah,
I want to
but
get more up
I
in your
definitely love
business.
it.
And I have
Well,
appeared
hey,
on the First Gen Xers stream. I had a great time. We were talking about what I do, how I got started in the gaming and stuff.
yeah,
So definitely check out the stream. You're going to discover
yeah,
some new music. You're going to discover new artists, and it's a really good conversation. Very laid back, very low key,
yeah,
but insightful and just a vibe. Real talk. Real talk.
yeah. I mean, it's my thing is it's that people should be, people should always be transparent, when it comes to this music and about, their feelings about the industry and so forth. And I mean, in all facets of entertainment, because you just never know where you're going to come from, and you never know what you're going to get
Yeah.
when it comes to this entertainment business. For DJs, out taking the risks of trying to get some music spin just so they can, do what they do.
Right.
And I give a shout out. Listen, I follow a lot of DJs. I talk to a lot of these brothers and sisters out there spinning music. You have to earn the title of DJ. You just can't put your,
Sure.
you can't put your name onto that shit.
You
That's one
right.
of the reasons why I don't consider myself being a DJ.
Yeah.
I have to earn, because it's a lot of folks out there that had to earn the title of DJ. That is just not something you pick up on and say, "Well, I'm a DJ. Let's go."
My
No,
dad was
it
a
doesn't
DJ,
work
so
that.
I
You got to
understand.
go.
Yeah.
You got to go through trial and error as
Yep.
a DJ.
Yep.
So, there are a lot of things, you controversial with me on certain things that I say, because I believe that right is right. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? When it comes to this business, I have been, like I said, I've been dealing with this almost 30 years, and I've seen some shit that,
Woo.
believe you me, like, you'll be like, I'm good. Let me get the fuck up out of there, pick up the last check, and I'm gonna retire.
Mm-hmm.
But I love entertaining and doing what I love to do.
Yeah. I can tell you
And
love it.
it's yeah,
I can definitely
it's
tell
a
you
good
love
thing.
it. And listen,
And
anything that you do, and you're able to go forth with it and not worry about the money. I mean, money's cool. We get all that. But if you
yeah,
have something that you do for the love and you continue doing it, it
well,
shows. I appreciate that
well,
about people.
ambitions change as you get
Mm-hmm.
older. Like, I'll be 56 in less than 30 days,
Okay,
and
birthday coming up.
yeah.
Are we celebrating
But
on stream? What are we doing? But okay, we'll
oh
talk.
well, our Twitch affiliate birthday is on the 29th. So
Oh,
we're
of June.
definitely going to be, Yeah, of 29th of June.
Okay.
Um, it'll be 2 years, and we're definitely gonna be doing some stuff. But
Lady J said
one of
happy
the
early
things,
birthday.
thank you, thank you. But one of the things that I really want to take away from with this streaming is that one does sports, the other one does pure gaming, and
Mm-hmm.
then the other one does music and gaming and so forth. Well, we all game, but we all have our own different styles and different elements, and
Yeah.
the showmanship is pretty much what it is. And if you come to this channel, you know whether it's whether it's the music or the cheap pop podcast or even the night shift, because I definitely got to give a shout out to Bruins Crier, because he does his thing midnight Pacific all the way up until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And from on our end,
What?
6 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
You
So
you might
he
have to
streams
tag them
from
in the
3 to
chat
6.
so we could follow
Yeah,
them and find them. Or if you want to send it to me, um I
well,
could post it on
well,
my social media or
well.
whatever.
I
Okay.
mean, well, I mean, he streams. He does his streams at 3 a.m. Eastern, which is 12 a.m. Pacific.
Sometimes I'll
So
be up.
yeah, he actually covers the rest of it. So it's like he has put in a lot of work. He put in a lot of work with that guy,
Word.
and I definitely got to give him the credibility. And also my tech guy,
Mm-hmm.
um, that does thing tech tinkers. He's been dealing as a former military and so forth. So and I always support our vets.
Facts.
I'm always going to support as being a vet.
Facts.
So I'll do this. But when it comes to my particular streams, I deal with the music, I do the interviews. I just really recently Cheryl Cooley from Climax. I did interview you. That was fun.
Okay.
That was absolutely a lot of fun. And we
Word.
do the music and the gaming cool stuff. Like, I play all genres of games, probably for the exception of the dance shit. Like, I'll do music stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna get up there and do no dance
You can leave
like
that to
that.
me.
Not, yeah, yeah. I listen. Phones, I mean, I like dancing. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I can, but I can't move that fast. You know what I'm saying?
I got
I
you.
gotta be a little mellow. You feel me? Like,
That's cool. Hey, Mello is your lane. You rock your lane well. I'm gonna be
well,
on
thank
that floor, virtually or not. Okay.
yeah. Well, listen.
Saint, I want to go ahead and thank you once again. We about to raid out. I think we're gonna go see Risky Ringo because he's doing a happy. No, no, no. What we gonna do? We're going to the BIPOC Streamer Awards because the BIPOC Streamer Awards should be. They have a special event going, and we definitely like
Okay.
to shout them out. The BIPOC Streamer Awards was started by Fangirl Review, and I remember when she started it, she did it to highlight small streamers because they had the big awards and stuff, and she wanted to celebrate
Right.
people, and make sure that they knew that they were celebrated and not tolerated. So that is why she came up with it. So we are going to go show her love. First Gen Xer Saint, I want to thank you again.
Thank
Stick
you.
around for
I
the
listen.
raid if we can.
I
Y'all make
love it.
sure to follow this gentleman and his squad. I'm sure if you reach out to him, he'll give you that gamer tag and he will whoop your ass in Uno. Okay? Don't think I'm just saying it just to say it because he whooped my ass all night. Okay? One good night whooped the hell out of me. And that's okay. That's cool. you know? I'll get my get back or at some point, maybe not with Uno, but we gonna figure it out. So once again, I want to thank you, Saint.
Absolutely.
And we
I
will
have
link up.
balls.
You are always welcome to come back. This was a vibe. Me and Saint been talking for a couple hours before the stream even started. He was with me while I was trying to get everything together on my new system. So again, I appreciate you. And it was worth the wait, wasn't
Yes, it was.
it?
3 months.
3 months. Hey, listen, what do we say? Patience? You need
The patience.
that.
Patience is virtue.
Thank you again so much.
Absolutely.
Y'all. Hey, listen, I hope y'all had a good time. At the end of the day, it's nighttime and you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. I am your friendly neighborhood unicorn. Thank you so much for tuning into the IAS podcast on the IASgames.com Twitch channel. You can also find me on my Twitch channel, which is Queen It Shall Be. I'm not really sure when I'll be streaming again. I might stream tonight, depending on how it's looking. But yeah, I want to thank you again. Stick around for the raid. We're going to go check out the BIPOC Streamer Awards. They have a special event. And yeah, feel free to reach out if you would like to be a guest on my podcast. I would greatly appreciate it. Get you over here playing the In All Seriousness interview game. And yeah, happy Juneteenth, y'all. Till next time. Bye. Thank you so much, Lady J. Oh, we got an ad going. The nerve. The nerve. The nerve. We going to figure it out, y'all. Peace.